Hi, Gunnar, my friend, fellow trader. It's Will here over at FXAce.com. First, I'd like welcome to the video. It's the last week in January 2019, and what we're going to go through in today's video is just current Forex trading setups, longer term, i.e. going off the weekly and monthly time frames with signals in the daily and the 4-hour. So if you're not familiar with my videos or my systems, and the way I trade the Forex markets, there is a link in the description area where you can head over Udemy and check out my super discounted courses there. So at the minute we're just going to get into currency pairs. What we're looking at, we're going to go through analyze really the top 28 pairs, and I'll just going to show you exactly how I analyze the market and how I actually automate it using my MacBot system. Okay, EA. So first off, we're just going to look at the markets currently, news-wise this week. So a lot of news this week. We've got NFP on Friday. Today we've got Bank of England and the European, both central banks presidents speaking. Carney in UK and Draghi in Europe. Okay, so that's today's. Tomorrow, the 29th, we have consumer confidence in the US, and really this is Wednesday morning Asian time. We have CPI inflation in Australia and the trim mean CPI. So expect some reactions around the Aussie pairs on Wednesday morning Asian time. Okay, so Wednesday morning we have, sorry, not Wednesday, well, Wednesday we have the FOMC statement in the US and the federal funds. So a big week in the US plus the FOMC press conference, and federal funds rate is likely to stay the same. So it is current, not much change, but what we want to look at is the statements and the press conference after the funds rate, what really moves the markets. See what they're actually saying for the next year or two ahead relating to interest rates. Okay, on Thursday we have the Canadian GDP, which is the only real big news, and on Friday we have NFP. Okay, we have the hourly earnings. So a big week for the US dollar, big week ahead. US dollar pairs, so expect some movement this week as we're coming into Wednesday on the federal funds rate, and then Friday with the NFP, which is always a mover. Okay, so just going to look at the higher time frames markets at the minute and see if we can get the US dollar up. Okay, we're going to start off as always. We look at my spreadsheet for the week ahead. Just need to change this. So today is the 28th. /01/2019. Okay, already been a pretty good month. I'll just explain the spreadsheet for you at the minute how I actually use it. Okay, so these are my trading zones. So I'm looking for either 2 uses here or 2 uses here to be able to move on and look for a possible trade setup. Okay. This here is just my monthly analysis of the trend direction on the monthly and the weekly. Okay, preferably I want them both going in the same direction, lining up with trading zones. So we do, or the bottom of a trend or the start of a new trend. Next, we want the position type. If we get 2 uses here, long, short, or wait, and the signal time frames. Okay, so my signal time frames for a monthly and a weekly are daily and 4-hour, and for a weekly, daily inside a weekly, I want all 3. Okay, and as the trade's activated, I will just put in the profit losses, the entry and the action stages of the market. Okay, I'll just fill that in after the fact. So the first one we're going to start off on the spreadsheet is USD CAD. Okay, it's been dropping nicely from this. Start off in the monthly. So we're dropping nicely from this monthly zone here. See, we have the monthly inside the weekly. And was the 4-hour signal right at the top of the moves here that got us in this trade. Okay, and if you followed me before Christmas, I actually gave this signal that we were looking to short the market. Okay, so looking at it now, we just have to, we are at a little zone here on the weekly. So we are first off at analyze. Are we the monthly? No. So we'll just put that in there. Capital. No. And then we'll just analyze, see if we're at a weekly zone. Okay, so if you've read my free ebook or gone through on my Udemy courses, you know I classify this here area here as a zone. The reason being, we've had this rally here, price rallies, pauses, and then this is the actual area that creates this new high here. So pauses, then creates a new high. So I classify this as a possible area where I'd look to maybe buy a short-term buy in around here. Okay, so I've identified a weekly, and I'll just go yes, here, capital, yes, and now I want to see if there's a daily inside this weekly or approaching this daily. Okay, so we are coming into the weekly, and we are at a daily now. The daily I'd prefer, this one's already been tested. Okay, so it's already come down and tested. So I'm liking to drop it a little bit more into kind of this really area down in here. That's brick green and it's untested. Okay, so I'm looking possibly to short-term buy this week if it continues to go down into this daily zone here, down here. So what I'm going to do and fill in my spreadsheet is the monthly time frame, monthly trend direction is just a sideways. Okay, there's no real trend, it's just sideways at the minute, so it's just bouncing between here and here. I'm just going to move sideways. What I'm going to put in here is distribution. It's just moving sideways. Distribution. I probably spelled that wrong, but we're not in a spelling competition. So weekly is, this was the weekly leg up, price broke it, so the weekly is down at the minute, but we're coming into a weekly area where price, weekly is coming down to this last area that caused this last high. So the weekly is kind of still up because it hasn't taken out any previous lows. The daily's definitely down, but the weekly, so I'm making a bounce here. Okay, weekly. Up. Okay, so I'm just going to go over here in the comments here. Just want to look at for tomorrow. So the reason being for this is this area here. Okay, just want to fall a little bit deeper down and test these daily zones here. So I preferably once it takes out this low down into here, and around here I looked for a buying opportunity, short term, maybe last 3 to 5 days to the upside. Okay, I'll keep an eye on. Next one on the list. We have USD Swiss franc. Okay, it's been dropping nicely. So it has. Monthly, no. Weekly, we're dropping from this weekly area here. This caused this low. If you look at the daily, it's dropping. So we've had, this is already a trade that's in play. It's from last week. And it's starting to move nicely towards the easy target. Maybe this weekly area here at 98,640. So, if you look at last week's spreadsheet, trade inside, you can see these are the trades that are in. Run to first easy target. You can see exiting 99. So USD Swiss franc. No. No. Okay. Next one, USD Japanese yen. Okay, monthly. Let's just bounce it down. No, weekly. So got two no's there. And if there's two no's, you just move on to the next asset, which is the euro. You spreadsheet the euro Aussie. Okay. Euro Aussie. Monthly, no. Weekly. Okay, look at the weekly. So again, I'd classify this as an area where it's been bouncing already. And daily. So the weekly. So this is the kind of weekly area. The daily area I look to trade down here towards 157. So I'm going to watch this for the next few days to possibly trade down in towards 157. So what I'm going to do here is just fill in the spreadsheet. So I put a capital A approaching, and just put sideways. Weekly's up. This then for there, it's an A. It's going to be a long. So it's going to be a long also. So 0.57,500. Okay. Next one, Euro Swiss franc. The reason being because this is the zone down here. So once it breaks this low here, I'd look to start taking an entry down this untested daily inside the weekly here. Okay, so this is the weekly area, and this is the daily inside the weekly. So this would be a good area for a possible reversal for a few days. After this first bounce here, tested the first easy low here on the daily. So Euro Swiss franc. So the monthly, no. Weekly, no. So two no's there. Euro CAD. Euro CAD. The monthly, no. Weekly, no. Next weekly area is kind of down here where I'm liking it to come. So just take this out here at the minute. So no, two no's there for the Euro CAD. Euro GDP. Monthly. Monthly. Zoom in. So we're kind of this area here. Just this low here. The monthly. So monthly's just left this monthly area here, dropping nicely, so it's not anything at the minute. So this is kind of the weekly area here. It came down to test last week, so we are the weekly. Monthly, no. Weekly, yes. And look for a daily. Inside that, which is kind of this area here. I've just come down to the bottom and tested last week. So we've got a yes, and what we're waiting for, what we're looking for now is a signal to the upside. So with two yeses, now we're going to look for an entry. Okay, sideways, both sideways. Copy, we're looking to go long on this. Okay, and then just going to check to see if there's any signals already happened on it, because this is pretty low. We're looking at the 4 hour. We've got a daily inside the weekly, so we've got a 4 hour daily or 1 hour signal that we can take. And there's been no signal yet. So what I'm going to do here is simply load the MacBot. Okay, we're going to allow live trading. We're going to go only long. First off, first is first, go to the daily. First easy target for this trade will be this kind of low here. So 87,500. So I'm talking about 100 pip take profit. And stop loss will be under this zone. Talking 50. Okay. Close it opposite the versions classic. And it's already pretty much set. Value the risk. So this is a large account, 3 lots. False. Turn on the time frames we want to trade from. If I take one trade. Okay, make sure this is on. Allow live trading. We're only going to go long. Okay. I'm just going to hit auto trading. See, we've got a wee smiley face there. So the reason we're just explain this trade again, we've got a daily inside a weekly, and I'm going to go for my first easy target, which is the last low that was taken out in this leg down. Okay, so the last low is around 87,500, so it's around about 100 pips. And it should get there once it starts to come up pretty easy enough. Okay, so that's one trade this week. So long, waiting entry, so we just have to fill this in as the market enters. Just put MacBot loaded. Okay, great. First trade off, long-term trade of the week, Euro, Japanese yen. Euro, Japanese yen. We'll go to the daily. We'll start at the monthly. And not at a monthly, and we're not at a weekly. Okay, so we've got two no's. We've got a sort of a weekly there, it'll mark, but no, so two no's. No trades on this. Okay, Euro Kiwi. Euro Kiwi. Okay, got the monthly. Okay, nothing at, or not at it. No monthly, no weekly, so no trade on the swing trade profile. I do have a day trading profile for this, but today this video is just about the swing trade longer term. Okay. If you're one of my private students, I teach you how to actually day trade the markets. And in my Udemy courses, I teach you how to analyze the markets for day trading and swing trading, which you can access via the links below. Euro USD, the next asset we're going to look at. It's been pumping up since Friday. Friday had the biggest day's gain since sometime last year, I think. 130 pips on Friday. Rallied. Okay. And this is from a current weekly zone that is trading out from. Okay. So monthly, no. Weekly. So we're just coming out of this weekly area. It's a trade we're in from last week. And we're looking to target kind of this area here. It'd be the first easy target for this trade at 14,500. Should hit this week or even higher. But we're at a weekly. And it's a trade already in play from last week. Let's see here. Waiting, active, change to active. Okay, so it's a trade that's in play. And the MAM, so no. Have yes. Yes. And okay. Trade and play, allow to run. So the reason for this video again is just to show you how I analyze the markets, how I automate the process of everything. Okay, so we've got the British Pound USD next, which has been rallying pretty nicely. And the reason being is just rallying out of a monthly area. Okay, so the monthly area was down here, and it's been popping out of it nicely. We had this weekly inside the monthly, which was here, and starting to rally hard. First easy target is where it is now, and it's good setup for the possible reversal on a day trade. But at the minute, weekly no, we've got a weekly here. Got a weekly now. Because this area caused this low and this area caused this low. So we're at a weekly, yes, and we're at a daily inside a weekly. Okay. So we have no, yes, yes. Monthly trend was down. This broke the trend line, and monthly looking like it's heading back up. So if you so now I analyze the trend. So we had this zone here that broke this trend line down and comes back down to test the area that broke the trend line. So most likely target long term is up higher. So for me now I've confirmed this is an uptrend on the British Pound USD. And the weekly starting to broke the trend line here, and it hasn't taken out any of these highs yet, so it's still got to come back down, I think, for a test and then a rally back up. So daily inside the weekly, what we can do now is load the MacBot. First off, we need to look for our first easy target. It's going to be counter trending here against the monthly, so we want to be getting the kind of first easy target, which is kind of this daily high here. We're talking maybe 180 pips for a nice correction down. So what I'm going to do is load the MacBot, just measure this zone here, and put it above this high here, which is 60 pips. This high up here should be a safe place for a stop. So again, expert advisors, properties. We're looking to short the market here. Allow live trading. Inputs. Again, we had 180. So I'm just going to do 160. And stop loss is 60 pips. Close it up as classic. And put one here. Next is the time frames again. So we've got a daily inside a weekly. So the time frames are daily true, 1 hour true, true. Lot size is 3.0. Okay, so I'm trying to do this a bit quickly. So if I'm speaking a bit quick, don't worry. It all makes sense if you just go over the video a few times. Okay, so just waiting for a signal, either 4 hour daily, 1 hour daily. So once that signal happens, the MacBot will enter. Okay, so we'll just fill that in on the spreadsheet. We're looking to go short. Paste. So this is a corrective move that I'm looking at here. So time frame around 3 to 5 days max, and after that, I'll just, if the trade's entered, I'll analyze it for 3 to 5 days and make a decision whether if we're in the trade and to cut it after 3 to 5 days in profit. But looking like it should pop out a little bit more, but should start to come down towards this 130 mark before rallying back up to go with the monthly move. Okay, so next one is British Pound CAD. British pound CAD. 1 second. Okay, first off we look at the monthly. Okay, so monthly, no. Weekly, yes, we're this weekly now. So let me just look at the data. So no, approaching the daily, so nothing. Okay, so we've got no, yes, and A. So just look at this and keep an eye on it. Check again tomorrow. So I do look at this every day, and I'll read the comments on trades that I've looked at regarding where I should be trading. Okay, so next one's British pound Aussie. Sometimes a bit annoying to flick through the time frames to get the indicator to load up, but monthly, no. Next monthly area is really up here. Like this one's been taken out. Or the weekly, it's already hit the weekly here. So no, so 2 no's. This is a trade from last week, a sell. No. No. British pound Swiss franc. Next one. Monthly, it's coming out of this monthly. And it's at a weekly now, so we're at a weekly. Monthly. Yes. And the daily inside the weekly. This could be good for a short-term sale. Possibly a test with a daily inside a weekly. Yes. So I'll just keep an eye on this. So I'll know the max duration of this kind of trade is 3 to 5 days. Max in the first easy target should be stop loss 70 pips. First easy target 200 pips down to this low here. So that's 180. Stop loss was 80. And this is a trade I'll keep an eye on once it's entered. It's a daily inside a weekly. And again, it only enters if there is an actual signal. If there's no signal, it can continue higher. But now it's that it meets the rules, daily inside a weekly, and wait for a signal. Okay, 3 lots. I didn't put in the properties, come in, you're looking to go short, allow live trading, hit OK. Okay, we've got the wee smiley face. First easy target, I'm just going to mark it here, which is about here, the last high that was taken out on the way up. Should be a nice easy target for it to bounce, but we'll keep an eye on the 4-hour chart to see if there's any areas possibly where it could hit. I'm liking it and around here. Okay, next one is British pound yen. Okay, British pound yen. Monthly. No. Weekly. No. The weekly's up here. There's some 2 no's. But what I'm going to put in here on the weekly, so just to test, is a capital A, because it is approaching. This one's no. British pound Kiwi. Monthly, no. Weekly, so 2 no's. Next, Aussie, which has been rallying nicely. The Aussie USD has been rallying nicely since Friday. Monthly, no. Weekly, it's already hit this, so I'd be liking this to run a bit higher. Yeah. So, liking the Aussie to run a bit higher up to this. If you look at the weekly here, nice huge weekly zone here, but we have the daily right at the top, so this is likely to continue to run higher. So 2 no's. This, or sorry, no, and no. Most likely take it a few days to get up to there, so I'll check it at the end of the week. Aussie CAD, so the monthly. No, and no, 2 no's. So swing trades, we've only got 2 active so far this week, but some that are lining up nicely, 2 that are approaching, 3 that are approaching zones, which we can check tomorrow. At the start of the week, Monday, a couple of British pound sales happen at the minute, which we can check near the end of the week. Aussie Swiss franc. No. No, this one happened last week. It's already sold from this area. Pop back up, so it's like this guard testing higher. So towards this weekly area here. So that's 2 no's. On the swing trade, you usually get around 4 to 5 trades happening every week. But this week we've already got 3, and a few maybe lined up starting tomorrow. Aussie Swiss franc. No, so 2 no's. Or sorry, Aussie Japanese yen is the next one. So 2 no's there. And nothing really happening for the time being. So 2 no's on it. And then when we're day trading, we actually go down into the smaller time frames for day trades. Okay. Monthly, no. Weekly, no. So 2 no's there. Aussie Singapore's not want to trade. Let's just have a look at it, because anything works. No. 2 no's. Kiwi CAD. It's not loaded, so we'll not even look at it. I don't know why it's not loaded on this platform. Kiwi Swiss franc. Let's look at GBPUSD. Okay, monthly no, weekly yes. Okay, and is it daily? It's higher up. Okay. It's higher up, and it's likely to continue up towards there, about 60-70 pips. So check this again tomorrow. Okay, so no, yes, I'm gonna put an A. And in the comments section, approaching daily. Check again tomorrow. Just gonna be a good trade for later in the week to sell, short term. And we'll just check out again tomorrow. So next one, Kiwi yen. The last one of this session, monthly no, weekly no, so 2 no's. Okay, so that should end our analysis for this week. Video's about 45 minutes long here. Lots of detail in it, and some nice setups happening. Short term this week, trade should last around 3 to 5 days. A couple of good reversals with some nice zones inside zones. Looking at, so if you want to actually access this MacBot Pro system, plus the 1 month's worth of coaching that comes with it, simply click the link below or contact me at will@fxace.com, or alternatively on Skype at william.simpson20. I'll be happy to hop on a call and show you how it all works, but this video shows you exactly how it works for swing trading. So for those of you that are a bit more patient, don't have time to be sitting at the screens every day, once or twice a week, all you need to do is your analysis on your spreadsheet, and continue with the spreadsheet every week. Just look at it like this, like we've gone through in this video. And yeah, it's really a simple process which works if you've seen my results over at my FX book or my students' results. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Don't forget to access the system below, will over at the fxace.com.